How's it going?
Okay, how are you guys?
Cool. Good. Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
How's your Hanukkah been so far?
That's good. I guess I see my family a little more now that we're all virtual. Usually they would just celebrate without me over in Ohio. I'm here out in Oregon. And
Okay.
now we've been calling like every holiday, every night.
That's cool.
Oh, every night. That's intense. My family, we've been doing like every week or every other week, which is more than I see them.
Still quite a bit.
It's a lot still, yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
normally like, it's Hanukkah, who cares? But tonight we did Zoom or Skype actually. And we lit the candles together. It was nice.
That's fun.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Nice.
Well, speaking of lighting some candles, would you like to?
Round 2.
Oh,
Naomi, is it illegal to light the candles twice?
I think it's fine.
Okay, good. I'm gonna do it. You have
It's a
Get
I got
one.
one over here. Okay, you got one over there. Okay, while you're doing that, I will preempt this episode by saying my hair is just wet. It's not crazy. I just want everyone to know that.
It could be stylish. Very
Yeah.
stylish.
Thank you. Hey, I had so much fun on your show the other night.
Thanks for joining. It was great to
Thanks for
hear
having me.
the story of Hanukkah as vaguely remembered.
Oh yeah, wasn't that fun?
Mhm.
I got to look over it before the show, and it was delightful.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I sent the link to my parents to watch it, and so they are probably watching it right now. It's still available. I want to plug your show. It's still up at the Majestic Theater.
Ooh.
So we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we will. We'll do more. I don't know if you have a menorah handy. You're welcome to join us. Or...
We lost our menorah. I don't know where it
Where's
is.
your menorah? Oh
I'm
no.
a terrible Jew. We moved here in 2019, so I had my like old college temporary menorah. I was like, I'll get a real one, we'll upgrade. But we either donated the old one or we have it somewhere and I just don't know where. And this year, we're menorah-less. I will live vicariously through you.
Well, feel free to join in. Blessing. But no pressure.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu l'hadlik ner Hannukah. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asa nisim l'avoteinu bayamim ha'ahem. Lasman Hazan. Presents.
Yay.
Great.
Uh-oh.
Hold the vase.
Thank you.
Oh,
This is
where
like
did you
part of Hanukkah.
where did you get your menorah?
I've had my menorah since I was a wee little babe.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, not like a big. I don't know. I probably got it when I was. It might have been a bat mitzvah present, actually. Now that I think about it.
That's styling.
Thanks. It's very tarnished. I've never once polished it in my life. But yeah, I've held on to that thing for a while. My whole family, we each had our own menorah. Well, my parents had one together, but.
So what was your show at the for the Majestic? I just know of what Emma did for it. I don't know anything else.
Yeah, we did like a Hanukkah variety show. So a couple of stand-up comedians. My dad read a children's book on it, and
That's
Your
pretty
dad
good.
is awesome. I love your dad. He's a delight.
thanks. He's a classic, quintessential Jewish dad, I guess.
Very much so.
Mm-hmm. We
Nice.
had a group play dreidel for the first time too, and there was a cooking segment. So all the Hanukkah bases, more or less.
Yeah, Max inspired me to make latkes and use my hand grater. Usually I use the food processor, which I hate doing. So I did the hand grater because he made it look so easy. And best latkes I've ever made. Also cheesecloth.
Awesome.
I didn't know about the cheesecloth, and he was like, use some cheesecloth. So I did, and it was great.
Instead of straining.
Yeah.
Okay, because it just squeezes up as much as you can.
So much more. It's so much better.
Cool.
I mean, the recipe I have doesn't even say to strain all the stuff. It's just, yeah. That show
That's
really upped my
great.
game. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I ate way too many latkes.
There are more. I'm gonna have more.
Way too many.
Yeah, I
That's so
saw
good.
positive reviews on the internet of Emma's latkes.
Oh,
Very good.
I'll mail you
Nice.
some.
That sounds good.
Do you have any favorite Hanukkah foods?
Interesting. Since a lot of them are fried, it's pretty easy to go right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'm a sour cream latke person more than an applesauce. I know that was a controversial topic in the show as well.
It is. I mix
That's
them.
interesting. Yeah.
I'll do a little pile of each, and you put them both on the. Oh, so good.
Yeah, I've only had it with both.
Oh
But
wow.
some people just don't like one or the other.
Zach was saying today he doesn't like the applesauce, just the sour cream.
Interesting.
But he also had the idea to grate apples and add them into the latkes, which
You do
is.
that?
I mean, I will when I make more latkes, which is imminent.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a once a year thing. You're just saying.
No, I'll make them a lot.
That sounds
Cool.
good.
Yeah.
Jelly donuts, also a good keeper. We're gonna make blintzes and put like cherry topping on them too. That's
Ooh.
more like a just general Jewish cuisine, but seems appropriate. We'll do
Love
that
good
tomorrow.
What are those?
It's like a crepe, but inside it's like a cheese-based filling. I don't know. You have a better explanation than I do, I'm sure.
That would be exactly the same. I
Okay,
think.
there you go. What is it? Mascarpone or something? It wouldn't be. I don't know. It's-
Ricotta?
The muffin?
Yeah,
Maybe the two.
it's a mixture, perhaps.
Probably both.
I always had them. We would get the frozen ones growing up, and they were so good. The brand was golden, and they came in a yellow box, 6 of them in a box, and you
Nice.
throw in a pan, and they're just so
Fry 'em?
tasty. Like not in oil. You just kind of heat them up.
Okay.
Like a little butter, maybe.
Mhm.
Should get those.
Okay. Golden. Golden blintzes.
They had some at Trader Joe's too. I just went a little wild in the frozen section.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Vaguely Jewish cuisines.
Their frozen latkes are not bad. I will say that.
Yeah. That's what we did so far this year because they're very lazy, very delicious.
Who cares?
Maybe.
It's all about the eating, really.
Yeah, it was nice to. It felt like I had to be eating them as she was making them because there wasn't enough room. She's like, just clear out room, and I was like, oh, that's the
Yeah.
easiest thing I can do to help out. It was awesome.
Yeah,
That's great. I used to do latke deliveries. I worked in a dorm for 5 years, and I really tried to effuse Jewish motherhood and feed all the residents.
Aw.
So
That's awesome.
I'd make a batch, run around knocking on doors, latke
That's so
delivery.
Wow, the latke fairy.
But I know that's a big contribution, eating the latkes as they come out. Otherwise, you don't know what to do. There's nothing sadder than like a plate of cold latkes.
Oh my God, it's the worst. Yeah, I had the oven heating up. I was thinking, oh, I'll just put them in there, but we didn't get that far. They just went directly and did everything else pretty
Yeah,
much.
I noticed you turned on the oven, and then I don't think we ever used the oven. Great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So what was Hanukkah like growing up in the Fitter household?
Our gifts were very lazy. Sometimes like things stolen from our rooms and regifted to us.
That's fun.
It's pretty fun. It's a little disappointing if you look at your peers and they're getting like the state of the art gifts and video games and things. A lot of like dollar store books or kind of silly gifts. I did like reading, so getting a lot of books wasn't all bad, but some of them were more entertaining than others. Some
I
of the
think I got a lot of
traditional.
books too.
Do you know if they were like full price or did they come from half price books or the
It's a great
bargain
question.
bin?
I know we had one bookstore in our town that closed. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they were just like library books. There was a little bookshop there too.
Nice.
I tried to get my daughter just when she was really young, she started reading pretty early. And so I just would be at the dollar store, try to grab her a book, and then they'd sneak some God books in there.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I never really noticed that until now. I notice it everywhere. It happens a lot, even at Winco, the God book section.
Wow.
Yeah.
Of course.
Wow.
Well, he's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
We put him everywhere.
Nice.
Okay, when I was a kid for Hanukkah, my parents would hide the presents and we would play
Oh.
hot and cold.
Very fun.
Wow.
I did that with you
Yeah,
guys the other night.
thank you very
It's
much.
so fun,
I
isn't it?
very much appreciate
It
it.
was the
It was very nice.
greatest. It was the highlight of my year every year, but you didn't do that?
We didn't do that, although we
I
would be
wouldn't.
relegated like to the den so that we didn't see what our parents were doing if they were still wrapping things late or something like that.
Mm.
So maybe that's part of the strategy, like they had you looking around. They were just
That could be.
finishing.
Just last minute,
Yeah,
jamming
Uh-huh.
stuff in bags. Yeah.
Mhm. But
like
definitely,
by suggestion.
mhm.
It worked, man. It was great.
Yeah, it made me feel like a kid again. At first when she was like, "Oh, you're pretty warm," and I was like, "Oh, we're gonna do this," and then I got really excited because I was like, I felt embarrassed almost. Like, "What, you're gonna shoot me like a kid?" Okay, I'll do it. It's great. It's so fun.
Yeah, I
Nice.
highly recommend it to anyone giving any kind of present at any time of the year. Hide it and play hot and cold to find it. It's great.
We definitely do the Akikomin search on Passover, so I get a little bit of that every
Yeah.
year.
What's that?
Oh, the Akikomin. Akikomin means dessert, doesn't it? Or
I
something.
I would believe you, but I don't
I
remember exactly.
also might have made that up. We'll find. We have a computer. Yeah,
We'll
Akikomin.
figure it out.
So it's a piece of matzah which at some point during the Passover Seder is hidden, and then there is a time in the Seder when they say, "Go find the Afikomen," and then all the kids go look for it, and then
For one?
yeah,
Okay.
Mhm.
it's like wrapped in a napkin or whatever usually, and then whoever, it's not just a loose piece of matzah.
It's a piece of bread wrapped in a napkin. We had to have fun somehow.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
get
you
the
get
kids
to
out
open
of
the
here.
napkin up. Yeah, pretty much.
We
No, but
got
you bring it back and then you get something. It sometimes would be like a
Mhm.
dollar or I don't know.
So
What do you get?
technically you hold the meal hostage, like the kid has all the bargaining power. The parents need to buy it back to go on with the meal.
That's
But
right.
but just like you, we didn't bargain super super hard. So
I could have been asking for more money all those times.
Mhm.
You don't get
I
this
think
back,
so.
and your parents are like,
They never told me that.
Mhm. You'll find out later. Yeah.
It does mean dessert.
dessert or that which comes after.
Oh, excellent work. You're a
Thank you.
pro.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed.
I only knew so much of the Hanukkah story because I looked it up for last year's Hanukkhaost.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
excellent. I'm
And I really
thinking,
did think it was Agamemnon at first, and Antiochus.
I like that that there's a lot of games put into things like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have fun. We
yeah.
like fun.
It does make it fun.
Yeah, I mean, some of us also separate the men from the women, which is less fun. But I don't.
That's
It seems
fun.
like you didn't grow up in that kind of household. Yeah.
No, we're like, conservative light, I would say. Although in college I did go to one of the Chabad house events and I hadn't been in that environment before. So I went and sat like in the congregation and then I looked around. I was like, oh, I'm not supposed to be here.
Oh man, God,
I-
I would be freaking out.
I had to go sit in the women's area, like the table behind the partition. Very interesting. Yeah.
Do Chabad
Is it like a
Chabadniks?
Jewish frat house?
It
Kind
kind
of.
of is.
Yeah.
There's lots of drinking in like the college Jewish community, it seems.
Okay.
Do their women cover their hair?
I think it's a mix there. Not everybody, but I think the like the family that runs the house was more more religious.
That's so interesting to me that you would want to buy into that stuff. But whatever. I mean,
Stories.
it's better than other. Go ahead.
It's stories. People like stories. People enjoy that kind of stuff, and
Yeah.
but I mean, the internet's here now, so like we have the internet. It's all within us, so it's hard to be like, yeah, stories.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, I mean, if you look at what's possible, then bushes can't catch on fire and speak. But I think that's a Christian thing. I don't know which
No,
one
we
that
had
is.
that.
Okay,
That's the
is
Old
that-
Testament.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I think the difference, especially between Jews and Christians in general, I mean, not all Christians and not all Jews, obviously, is that a lot of Christians are taught to take the Bible much more literally. Is just my understanding of it. But
I would
I
agree. We
yeah.
have like the commentary on the Torah and the commentary on the commentary.
Yeah, and that's all part of it.
layers.
That's what they talk about at services. Is like this old rabbi says that this story from the Torah tells us to, tip your waiter really well or whatever.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't remember. I fell asleep.
That's fun that they like stretched out temples and okay, cool. They stretched it out
Yeah.
just by it's like The Talking Dead after The Walking Dead. It's like Chris Hardwick's show. But just like
Yes.
yeah, that's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah. Well, that's yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. You
Cool.
talk about the Torah portion for the week. I don't know. Do you go to synagogue or did you? I mean, before the pandemic, like actively?
I haven't really since like bat mitzvah age, and then I
Same.
taught Hebrew school, like
You
a
taught
teacher's aide kind of. Mm-hmm. But
So do you speak Hebrew or was it more just like the biblical part of it?
more of the biblical, like once a week part. I wish I knew Hebrew better. That would be cool.
Yeah.
I tried to do the Hebrew high school, but my parents didn't want to drive me to the like after school activities.
Oh.
So that was a bust, but I got a good dose. Here, I've been to Beit once to like visit, but I haven't quite found a groove. That's the one synagogue at least that I've found here in town.
Hmm.
Maybe Salem has more as well.
We had one. Now it's a ballet school.
Yeah, it's great. It's really nice inside. My daughter went to
know.
ballet there for a few years.
Yeah, so I don't even know where there's a
Huh.
synagogue in Kaiser, maybe?
I don't know. That sounds dead to me. The signs are all blue. Fuck them.
Yeah, God, I really should know that. Where is the
Hmm.
nearest synagogue?
It's fun figuring out how words are spelled because I type in kind of phonetically into Google and then it's like, oh, I know what you mean. And what was that last word on the?
Akikomin.
Oh yeah, that one for sure. Actually that one.
Chabad?
Yeah, Chabad. I did Habbad, and it was like, okay, here you go. And then what?
Nice.
Oh,
Temple Beth Shalom is our Jewish home in Salem. There we go.
Hmm. Oh,
Didn't even
excellent.
know that. Actually, I think I met their rabbi.
it's a fancy Menorah.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
it's like 9 candelabras.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Or 3.
What?
Candelabra is at 3 usually?
I don't know if it's a separate though.
Okay. It's just the way it's fancy up top.
Mhm.
Hmm.
But I've only
Nice.
seen really one Menorah, so
Yeah, they can look
Yeah.
like actually my when I was on Skype with my family earlier, my brother goes, "Oh yeah, I've been meaning to make a menorah. Hold on, give me 10 minutes." And he comes back with a little piece of wood and he's drilled holes in it. I'll draw it out. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
it's a terrible marker. Sorry about that.
It's okay. So oops, fine. It's just a little plank. And he drilled
Ooh,
holes in this pattern.
fancy.
So that's the shamash in the middle. Yeah,
Mhm.
so menorah can really, as long as you
That's
get all the
clever.
right amount of holes.
As long as you can put candles in it.
Yeah,
Cool.
pretty dope.
Mhm.
Naomi, do you have any favorite Jewish movies or other pieces of media?
Oh,
I would ask Hanukkah movies, but the selection we have found is quite limited.
yeah. I've been trying to inspire my friend to write a Hallmark Hanukkah movie. Let's see.
I support that.
Mm-hmm.
There is one Hallmark Hanukkah movie.
I know there's some about like mixed religion couples. Let's
Yes.
see.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know
It's
if it's one of those.
Christian and Hanukkah coming together, right?
Yes.
And it's
Love
called
Flights Hanukkah.
No, it's another one though, isn't it?
Was it a different one?
Yeah, isn't it like All I Want for Christmas is My Hanukkah or something?
Oh, Love Flights Hanukkah is new.
I don't know. Maybe it is that one. I feel like it was a little older though.
Wow.
But tell me more about this this movie you're getting your friend to write.
I don't have much juicy detail. I just want the title to be one of those sweet Hanukkah puns. Like I like the ones involving challah, especially
Oh yeah,
as showcased on the t-shirt, like the
Challah my love.
happy holidays. Oh yeah, or challah back girl, I thought would be fun. That's a good question though.
Please.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, it's I mean there's like the Rugrats Hanukkah
Mhm.
special.
Great.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yes, but there's
It's
just
so
not much.
it's strange because the Los Angeles media creating scene is sort of effusively Jewish, but then
Right?
there's not so much in the way of classic specials. I might just be forgetting something. I did enjoy the Levy's album. This was like pre-Maccabeats music era when we still listened to CDs. There's a group called the Levy's that wrote some pretty funny, entertaining songs. Uh, Applesauce versus sour cream, and like unexpectedly meeting a woman in the wild and then seeing her again at a singles Jewish mixer unexpectedly. So that might be one media that stands out, their album.
I'm picturing the Wiggles, but Jewish.
I don't know what they look like. I would believe that. It's Leevees, I think.
Okay.
Hmm.
I wrote Leviys.
It could be so many ways.
Leevee.
Usace.
Hmm.
Oh, here we go. Hanukkah rocks. Oh, it's Matisyahu and the Levies.
Oh,
Oh,
maybe
that's
they've
cool. Collaborators.
So that's Alec Baldwin.
Yes, I think it's Alec
of
Baldwin.
course.
That dude looks like Alec Baldwin.
Friend of the Jews.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess the Hanukkah song also is a classic. I used to sing it in junior high and high school.
Oh
I,
yeah.
mhm. I would like sing it every period in my Spanish teacher's classroom to all the students.
I love that.
In Spanish?
No, just in English. I don't know why she permitted this or encouraged it. But like we didn't have any Jewish culture, or we were the only full Jewish family in the district. So maybe she just wanted me to help impart the ethos. I don't
That's
know.
sweet. Wasn't yours? Were you saying the other day that your Spanish teacher had posted something?
Yeah, she
Is that the same
posted
person?
like that funny, imagine if your phone was on 10% and lasted 8 days.
That's
Same
right.
same
Same teacher.
person. She's a
Awesome.
keeper.
I
She's a
love it. She
keeper.
sounds great.
Mrs. Stevens. Maybe she's
Thank you,
out
Mrs.
there watching.
Stevens, representing.
Yeah.
I think we're done.
My Spanish teacher's name was Mr. Jennings, and he didn't really know Spanish that well. It's pretty great.
Disappointing. Was it helpful? Like, did you skirt by on that?
No, there was a
or-
lot of like he just like put a boom box in front of the class, and it was like, all right, here's the South America and their capitals, and then it Quito, Ecuador, and then it goes to he was terrible.
But now
But
you speak perfect Spanish.
I speak pizza Spanish is what I do.
Perfect.
Yeah, hongos and shit,
Uh-huh.
extra.
Very nice.
But yeah, so we like to do a thing with our guests on here, and it is intentionally to catch you off guard, but also for fun.
You've got a bit of an advantage here.
Yeah, totally. And it's going to be super great. So Emma's got a stopwatch here, and we're going to have you tell the story of Hanukkah in 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Since you've just been given a perfect explanation of it, I expect you to absolutely nail it.
Pressure, I guess.
No, also no pressure.
So you say go, she'll hit go, and then she'll let you know when a minute is up.
Okay, excellent. I feel both prepared and stressed. Let's
Perfect.
do it. Go. the Syrian Greeks felt threatened by other cultures, finding their own culture superior, and they especially did not like the Jews. So they forbid studying the Torah, and the Jews fled to the caves, and they studied the Torah there, and whenever guards came by to see what was going on, they switched to playing dreidel and pretended, we're not doing anything suspicious. And it was bad, but people were still discontented, so a group called the Maccabees rallied troops and armies together, and they decided to fight the Syrian Greeks, who, by the way, had totally destroyed the temple. Very important, very bad. They fought, it was very unexpected, but they won the war. Then they went to restore the temple. They didn't find enough oil to light the holy lamp, but not enough oil, just for one day, burned 8 days miraculously, and it was excellent. So many miracles of Hanukkah, war and fire, and I guess that's a wrap.
Time.
Wow.
Amazing.
That was amazing.
Wow.
That was great.
Perfect.
Nailed it.
Perfect story.
Oh, even a little bit of comedy flair in there.
Oh, so
Oh,
good.
it was great.
I didn't mention Antiochus though. That was
That's okay. We'll edit him in.
Excellent.
That was
enthralling. Enthralling.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Naomi.
Cool. Tell us where to find because that video that you did with the show that you did with Emma and other people, company.
I've been running a bunch of stuff, that one and others, through the Majestic Theater here in Corvallis, and their Facebook Live page, navigate to the live events tab, has most of those shows there for posterity. So that's a great place to look. They're running all kinds of online digital content, usually a show per month right now.
That's great.
Hell yeah. Your shows are always super fun. You're a great host. And everyone should definitely check those out.
Yeah, if you get a chance to see Naomi at any point, do it, because I've been impressed every single time. It's been great.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
I feel honored.
Any parting words you have for people? Things you think people should perhaps meditate on this Hanukkah, or know about Hanukkah or being Jewish or anything?
Interesting. I wish I had something sagely and wise.
It doesn't have to be sagely or wise.
I feel like in Oregon, just tamping down on the white supremacy will be great.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's a really killer idea. I love it.
Policemen, if you see white supremacists, please don't tolerate their behavior. That's the first thing that came to mind.
I can get behind that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's a good one.
Living here 2 years so far, it's such a weird place because people are so tolerant yet so okay with some things that are frightening. So
yeah, and people from Oregon definitely shit on the Midwest, and it's not the way that they shit on the Midwest. It's not like that.
Yeah.
It's a wild experience.
So maybe it's, if you see problematic behavior, do something about it, speak up, try to
just
understand.
Point and yell problem.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for talking to us. Have a great night.
Bye. We'll see you later.